not the only one coming to the stage. I have with me Mohammed and Gitanjali. We are Theatre of the Oppressed Scotland, partnered with Hip Hop Education. We are a third sector organisation working within the creative arts field to use theatre as well as hip hop, which is also just a blanket term for songwriting and creative expression, for ways of considering how the arts can be used to contemplate social injustice, as well as some of the issues that have been brought up today, how we move forward in taking care of the earth, finance, family relations, race relations, homophobia, all these type of things. I am Ace Vision, the Director of Hip Hop Education at Theatre of the Oppressed. Some of our collaborations have been used with, we use theatre basically to create plays that reflect the lived struggles of oppressed peoples. However, the performance usually ends terribly. And then we get the chance to play the whole thing again, and then the audience or the spectators become spectators by suggesting ways that this play could change. At any point, they can say stop, and they come up and they change the narrative. Part of the way we do that is also with hip hop education. Hip hop is a revolutionary music type born from oppression and struggle, a code, a language, a device for communicating ideas that were before seen as rudimentary or dismissible. We've been working with the Royal High School, Royal High, and for about a year now, we've been educating our young peers here to utilize their voices and their words, to speak their truths, to talk about the world they live in and how they see themselves in that world, as well as how others see them within that world. Perhaps I have a lot to say, so I won't say too much. I will give a little introduction for you, is that okay? How does this go? We freestyle a lot, so a lot of it is on the spot. When we want to read a book, we write one. But sometimes we look for the pages, and it's like we find none. Of our memories contain the keys to our futures, not losing sight of our dreams. Like Martin Luther, kings and queens is what we were born to be. Our destiny is to be free, and we believe that no weapon formed shall prosper. Like Nostradamus in his prime, Interstellar when we rhyme. Like Daniel, we pray 3 times for the lions and snakes that defy us, never gonna divide us. Like a world to save us before us, but time is against us. Systems to oppress us have made us feel defenseless. But there's power in our people. It's not forbidden knowledge. We're trying to fight the evil and still make time for college. Some musical use with good vibrations, trying to send a message out to this generation. Muhammad, would you like to continue the conversation?
Mother Earth, she gave us trees, greens, a means to breathe, a promise upon us, but wallets were stronger. We took all her greens and we turned it to paper. Now we're calling it green and we trade it for labor. It's brainless. God save us. The conglomerate dominance, like there's something wrong with us. Watches nature's grounds are plundered and beaten, but they're lying, deceiving, and changing the meaning. Say the world ain't getting no warmer, it's just some silly weaving, until they cut the final tree and the world stops breathing. And we believe it. We turn a blind eye to nature's cries and strife, and you know it isn't right, and you know we gotta fight. Open your eyes for this life, go the mile, raise a sign, pine a pine, know the vision, share the vision, be efficient, stay proficient. And when all is said and done, turn the lights off in the kitchen, cause man, I'm tired of it. Matter of fact, we're dying from it. Is it clocking to you? It's what I'm promising you. If we don't change, we will degrade, we will start to fall just as we flew. The world is getting harder, the small growing stronger, but we're closing in eyes and pretending it ain't a problem. Do you think that you're omitted as you live the lives that you've been living? Think you will all be done and gone when the youth start decrepit, but they're your children. I know I've put it in a rhythm, but truly I'm living. We're abusing our living, so while our oceans are so blue, when there's a chance to change the tune, now it's part of my bars, I think you all know what to do.
As he said, you all know what to do, and you didn't need proof, but now you've heard it here as truth. Gitanjali, would you like to show them what you do?
It's been a minute since I hadn't had to worry. I'm looking back to see my memories are blurry. To see these men in ties holding empty promises. School bus takes kilometres while they're driving to their offices. I'm chatting to the men who don't choose to make a difference, who don't have the future's children's in their interest, who prioritise their profit over people. They don't treat us like we're equals. Their rich white mindset is proven to be lethal. I'm starting to get sick of protesting my future. This climate crisis is infectious like a tumour. Cuts made in the ozone we're having to suture. Lives are being lost at the cost of their humour. I'm working hard, do what I can to fill my duty, to keep Mother Nature radiant with her beauty. I'm showing up with empathy in extremity, while these embassies don't have to find no remedy. Man follows man, blind leading the blind. Musk makes the decision and the businessmen follow behind. Starting to feel like Dr. Seuss spitting these rhymes. At least I can frankly speak the truth. I think we found our dividing line. The difference between these men in the world, it seems to be that they're not concerned. If they were served a future they had incurred, then they would quickly learn about the lives they had burned. Thank you.
They asked, they're asking, now just where do we go from here? For tough times have took toll, but together we've took our tears and locked them in a bottle, sometimes shaken but never stirred. Pour that bottle in a cup and raise the toast, a free cheers, aware that as sure as hard times have come, hard times will come again. But we grow stronger through the lessons, and more fond in the time we spend with ourselves, with our family, with our friends. You see, it turns out we're all tangled in a web. Every action made, every chance you take or don't, tugs the string of humanity. And through vibrations, a message is sent. The ripple affects you, and it affects me, and affects our whole community. You see, I wonder as I stare at fallen trees, if they fall on purpose just to make sure that their seeds have the highest chance due to proximity to fertilize the soil for a future we won't reach. How silly of me. Order out of chaos. How could this ever be? It's hard to see the light in dark when floating out at sea. Would you be the lighthouse for me as we're facing our adversity? Said, would you be the one to take the search with me? Switch shoes, walk a mile, come on a journey with me. Your perspective and mine could change the world, believe. If we can do all this, I know you will achieve. Every single dream because we are the free. Every chain unlocked because you've got the key. So you can do it too, but you've got to lead. Yes, you've got to lead. Yes, you've got to breathe. Another fallen leaf that caught the breeze. Never knowing where you're gonna land, possibly. As long as on the way you're dropping seeds, the cycle will never end like a clock repeats. We are Theatre of the Oppressed Scotland. I'm East Vision.
I'm Mohammed Jana.
I'm Gitanjali Bhatia.
The rest of our team couldn't make it with us today, but they are here with us in spirit. Thank you for listening and inviting us here, for sharing all your thoughts and all your hearts, and we look forward to sharing the rest of our future with you all. Thank you.